Anybody remember what I named Gragnar's grandfather?
Ooh, wait, did I write it down?
Because my notes didn't save again. Yay!
Hold on.
That's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
You should just start posting notes to yourself, like in a private chat.
See, Google Docs is supposed to be good for this because it updates every time you do it, but...
Of course I didn't write his name down.
Alright,
Let
because
me see if I did. Hang on.
we know Narnar is his great.
Yeah, and he disrespected Narnar.
Grandpa whooped his ass for it.
It's fine.
Along with coming home, not being a dragon, not having a mate,
And
not
you ain't
having a
got no
baby.
bitches? Damn, son! What are you doing?
Are you winning, son?
No!
So, no, I didn't save his name either.
Okay.
Well, we know the naming convention.
Who learned his name?
Huh?
Huh?
I don't remember if we ever actually learned his name.
I don't think we did.
No,
We
I don't
talked
think
about
we did.
Narnar, but we didn't talk about him.
Of course.
We can call him, G-Nar.
We learned
Like
Snacknar.
Grandpa-
we learned
Grandpa
Snacknar. We got that
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, there was Snacknar and Sneaknar.
I feel like I would get along with Snacknar.
Gagnar, Ninar.
Neener.
Neenar.
So Snacknar, it was Snacknar, it was Sneenar, or Sneaknar, because he was sneaky. And that was the one that found Rose, actually, so...
The
he'll
naming
be back.
convention.
Call him Gramps.
The fucking naming convention of Gragnar's Brood is fucking hilarious, and I love every bit
Nar,
of it.
nar, 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 nar.
There's probably,
Narnar.
there's probably one of those.
I like Gramps Nar. I think that would be fun.
And then there's just that. Then there's just that one. His name is
Gramps.
Greg. You're like, why is his name Greg?
Because we didn't want to give him the
Right.
Nar name.
Yeah, it's actually an insult in Kobold. It means stupid bitch.
So we have Gramfnar,
Oh no.
that's his
Gotcha.
name. Gramfnar.
Mhm.
Nar, got it.
There's old Grandpa.
Our Gramnar.
Wouldn't that be like
Grandma.
a grandma?
Are you gonna look him in the face and tell him that?
Yes,
Mhm.
I would. but I would only say that's how Gragnar told me to say it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna leave here dead.
Well, we need a new chosen one.
Chosen one!
Wee.
Alright, so, starting the campaign. Y'all have actually been invited to stay temporarily in a small, closed-off area inside the caves. It looks like it was essentially dug out by the kobolds, and a door was put on it kind of haphazardly. Gramnar. So fucking dumb. I might change that later.
Nope, I've already written down Gramnar.
It is set in stone.
Yep, Gramnar. It looks like Gramnar.
Gramnar. Gramnar actually goes ahead, and after spending about 30 minutes solid whooping Gragnar's ass, he proceeds to invite you all in to essentially sleep and rest. So you're able to take a short or long rest if you see fit. But Gramnar did tell you that Sneaknar is going to check the perimeter, make sure there's no one else around.
Okay.
And that Snacknar is essentially going to be out watching at the post and making sure no one comes to space. This is right on the border of the territory for the Kobolds, while also being a place that the grandfather apparently goes to on a regular basis in order to clear his head when he's stressed. And he does appear, obviously, to be very fucking...
I couldn't imagine why.
Do y'all choose to take a long rest? Do y'all choose to talk? What do you want to do?
So Snack is just gonna sit down and look directly at Gragnar.
He is pouting. He's just laying on the ground. He has his arms crossed.
So,
Feeling alright?
He's like
Oh,
mumbling to
bro.
himself. He's like, been here for 5 fucking seconds. I already got my fucking ass beat. I didn't even do anything.
So when were you gonna tell us you were part of a giant colony of angry kobolds?
That you were supposed to be finding a mate.
You never asked, and I kind of just hope he would forget. I was hoping he'd forget about the mate thing, honestly.
You don't really forget that kind of thing, considering, from what it sounds like, he was the one who sent you on this, adventure.
Yeah, and I mean, that's nice and all, but I can barely fucking feed myself. How the fuck am I gonna find a mate on top of turning into a fucking dragon? How the fuck I'm supposed to do that shit?
Yeah, you're very small.
Yeah, and the gist of the information I was given when I was they essentially told me the prophecy, gave me the rags I was wearing, a little bit of food, and they was like, okay, bye. I was like, sure.
Oh yes, because we had all the time in the world when they were looking to kill you.
Wait, who was looking to kill you?
Oh, and he's born of the lowest of our clan, me. Even though I have a lot of respect from everyone because I kind of provide a lot and I've done a lot for the clan, I'm still considered one of the lowest of low as being born. And he was born a sorcerer. And the kobolds below us, the farther down you go, the more higher up on the clan they go. And let's just say the idea of a low-ranking sorcerer who could literally blow up a place because he sneezes wrong just rubbed them the wrong way.
I can't imagine why.
Looks at him, looks
Technically,
at
we're the
Brad.
second from the lowest, but semantics.
I mean, just above shit is still shit. Also, don't backtalk your grandfather. Anyway, and he seems to be trying to, like, build himself up more. He's not talking as weaselly as he was when he first met Ragnar. He's trying to sound a bit deeper, a bit more in control of the situation. Please, rest up, enjoy your food, and I'll... and I will make sure to take care of everything, because this moron can. And he just slowly looks at you.
Dang, that's crazy. Wow, I really can't do anything right. Sounds like you need to find a different chosen one.
It's not a choice! He just grabbed you by the collar of your really frilly green shirt.
Oh
And
no, I
he
took that shit off Ragnar's butt ass naked.
No, you never clarified. You took it off.
I remember we were coming in.
He did.
We were coming in before we got here. I forgot what happened. Somebody mentioned something about the clothes I was wearing, and they're like, "You think they're gonna look at you weird about those clothes?" I was like, "You have a point." So he immediately took them off.
Yep,
You're
he
still
did
wearing the wig,
clarify
though,
that.
right?
Oh, I have the hat though. The hat definitely has to stay on. The hat's
he
fancy.
grabbed you by your neck like Homer Simpson style. But he stops as he realizes you're wearing this wig and this hat. The f is this?
Fancy hat that I found. Don't you fucking start.
And at that point, you hear a knock at the door as you are all kind of just relaxing and for the first time really kind of having fun at Gragnar's expense in a while.
That sounds right.
And the grandfather stops mid-joke. Your tongue is hanging out like sideways. You're just like, I need you to make a constitution save from how hard you're being shook.
Ooh.
So he is essentially Bart and Homer right now.
Yes. Yeah.
Which die do I want to use? I'm gonna use
Well,
the
it's
purple
good to know
one.
that Ragnar has such a caring, loving grandfather.
Nat 20.
Yeah,
Let's go,
this
baby.
reminds me-
Yeah.
Sophie's
Yeah.
gonna-
I'm resilient up in this
Yeah.
bitch.
This kind of reminds me of my home. I don't like it.
Yikes.
Okay, so that would be
don't
a total of 24.
Okay, you don't vomit. You proceed to get shook there. You feel very dizzy, but you're not vomiting. And at the sound of the knock on the door,
Right before somebody walks in, I'm just gonna be like, does anyone here not have baggage? Because I can't think of a single thing that I would be ashamed of at all. Like, my family life is great. But if this is what reminds you of your family, what the hell happened to you guys?
Didn't your family never tell you you had magic powers, even though you're denying that you do, but you absolutely do?
I don't have any magic. I am normal.
Wow, that's crazy. It's almost like those runes just magically appear on your axes then.
Runes take time to carve in. These were obviously carved in. I didn't do it. They were handed down to me. It was an heirloom. That's it.
Okay,
Not
show us
because
where
of
it's
me.
carved in then.
Magical.
With that.
Wait.
With y'all bickering, the door slowly swings open, and Sneaknar is there. The dark gray kobold who's about half the size of Ragnar.
Holy
Hey.
fuck, he is short as shit. God
Yeah, I was
damn.
gonna say.
Hey,
What's up?
What?
dude, I'm here saving your ass and bringing your friends here. And he points behind him, and behind him is a certain pirate lady.
Oh.
Is there a pirate
Shit.
down here?
Rose, we can't hear you. You're muted.
I'm so sorry, shit. Okay, I'm just looking down at this thing, at this little gray thing in amazement. I'm like, nobody feed this fucking thing after midnight.
Oh, like you're one to talk, peg leg.
Damn.
Roasted. And Snack is immediately going to cover her face with her hood.
Oh no.
Seraphina noticed how Snack's acting.
She said that she was here for you guys, looking for Gragnar's grandpa. So I can only assume if she's here for you. Waste of space. And he proceeds to walk on by everyone.
Hold on.
God, that thing is terrifying.
Hold on.
You would know terrifying, wouldn't you, sweetheart? He's literally like 2 feet tall.
I'm gonna cast reduce on him and make him shorter.
Oh my god.
You cast reduce on him? Is there a save or anything for
Hold
that?
on, let me find this.
No, because he cast that same one, but to make me bigger, and it was instant.
Hold on, let me double
it's
check.
if you're a willing creature. You were a willing creature.
Yeah, let me double check. I'm pretty sure. Is it a 3rd level? No, 2nd level.
Seraphina's gonna turn to
Constitution
the new
saving
person.
throw.
Go ahead, Seraphina.
That's an 18 flat.
What?
That's an 18.
Damn. Rip. Oh well.
Real quick, you go to cast it, and you do the, because it's somatic components, right? So you're like moving your hands.
Yes.
You move your hands, and he himself you see him kind of wobble a bit, like get small for a split second, get big. And he looks at you, and he pulls out his stone dagger from his back. Try that again, and I'll make sure we have to find a new chosen one.
Do it, bitch.
The grandfather steps away and takes his arms to point to Gragnar. Thank you, Elder. And he jumps on him as you three begin to communicate. Gragnar is now fighting with his younger sibling.
Do we know you? I say to the new person.
Well, you personally don't know me, to be honest. But I heard a friend of mine is in this party. This timey-wimey old guy who was checking on his watch the whole time told me that you guys would be down here. It's cooking hot up for you guys, like, up at the top. And I heard one of my friends was down here with you. Hello there, snack cakes.
Steel-toed Stam, isn't that you in the flesh?
The one and only.
Everyone, this was one of my shipmates and former partner.
Uh-huh. Oh, what is this with former? Is that
It's, well, yeah, we did kind of think you were dead. You know, the
That's
torture
fair.
and all.
That's fair. But yes, hi everyone, Steel Toed Sam at your service. Roughest, toughest cutthroat across the 7 seas.
Yeah, look out for her peg leg.
Seraphina's gonna kind of step back and be like, how do we know we can trust her if she's been up on top and knows what's going on?
Oh, you can't. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't expect you to, that's to be fair. I just noticed that one of my friends was down here with you, and this weird old guy checking on his watch the whole time just pointed me in your direction.
Weird old guy.
With a watch?
Yeah, he was checking his watch the whole time. He was pain in the ass the entire journey. Was
Wait.
like,
Was it the artificer guy?
Are you
I
asking
don't
us
know.
at DM or?
The one that had the mannequins and the... Did he have mannequins?
Did he look fucking weird?
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
it's bad.
super old, but like, didn't seem like he was super old. Like, it was weird.
Was he
Did
kind of
not
like,
pass the vibe check.
Oh, he didn't? Oh, I was gonna say,
Did
well,
not.
Wait, he didn't what?
pass the
Did
vibe
not
check.
pass the vibe check.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's not who I think it is then.
Maybe.
I don't
He
know.
does
Anyway,
sound
so
familiar.
So, anyways, I'm down here because I figured that you might be interested in settling a score that would benefit the both of us, Snacky Poo.
Just snack. But what's up? Well, what are you offering?
Well, I offer my services to help your party in whatever you need. In exchange, you need to help me get my ship back.
Your ship?
The ship that was rightfully mine, yes, before I was knocked the fuck off of it.
Well,
Mac, did you do something that you never told us about, even though you just said you have absolutely nothing to be ashamed of?
now listen.
See what happened was.
Grandma is sitting in the corner like,
So,
salty in here.
Remember I'm fighting my little brother.
Yeah.
Scrapping.
I absolutely have nothing to be ashamed of. Our captain had it coming. And Sam here decided to start up a mutiny. Just didn't go as planned. I wasn't a part of it initially, but they still thought, since y'all two are dating, let's fuck you up a little bit.
So
I got
you threw her
tortured.
off the side of a ship?
I was, yeah. I floated on a small raft for... Oh god, I don't even remember. I went without food and water for a long while. I ended up at the port that I ended up working at.
Oh, you got it off easy. You missed the whole goddamn thing. They poured molten steel over my leg. And past the
Sounds
fact
like
out,
a-
last thing I knew, I was sunk to the bottom of the damn ocean.
Who attacked your ship?
Nobody.
Oh, wait,
It
you
was
said it was a
our-
mutiny, right?
Yeah, it was mutiny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's the closest thing I have to a laughing emote.
Look, you know how we didn't like the traitors and the bastards that were trying to sell off those baby kobolds?
You were part of them?
No, but my captain was. Did not agree with it. That's the whole reason that we started the mutiny. As far as Steel-Toed Sam,
Well,
For
see, I'll think
trusting,
about getting a Wheezy emote. That would
I
be
trust
funny.
her. I trust her with my life, actually. But that is to be determined by you guys.
Is it
I know her
because y'all
personally.
were, and he goes,
That imply one of us has well, that would imply that one of us has a dick.
Look, even as kobolds, get creative. Do what you do.
You do get creative. But that's not the point. The point here is
I mean,
I
we
trust
can get
Sam.
creative later if you want to get creative later.
Look, listen.
Ooh,
What's
spicy.
important now is that we work together, right? An extra party member isn't going to hurt us, and if she really wanted to turn us in, or if she was against us, she would have done it by now.
I'm still a bit skeptical, but
Well,
That is perfectly fine. I understand your skepticism.
Ragnar, I need you to roll a d20 flat for me.
D20 flat.
Yep.
Why do you want to roll bad now? Wow. 5.
Okay, so that's the 5 versus the 15.
Shield.
That's a 5 versus the 15, so this is for the whole fight.
Aw.
He leaps at you, you use shield, he lands on the shield, and he starts stabbing at it repetitively. You see your shield start to crack as he's stabbing it, because it's only meant to take one attack. It does. You kick him, he bites your tail, and you kind of run in a circle for a split second while he's biting your tail. He then takes his blade, stabs you in the butt, not deeply, but enough. You fall down, he starts taking your head and slamming it against the floor. This is for calling me a runt every single time I saw you!
I'm gonna light myself on fire.
Oh my god. Ragnar!
He doesn't stop, he continues to smash your head. He's he is swallowed by unending rage right now.
Wait, is the tinier one on top of Ragnar right now?
Yes he is.
Okay, I'm gonna grab Ragnar by the tail and like yank him away. And like hold him up by the tail and be like, you need to knock that shit off! We're talking right now!
He started it.
He misses, he rolled a 4, he throws the dagger, it runs right past Ragnar's head, hitting the wall.
God. Look, what's your name? Sneaknar, right?
Nah, his name's Runtnar.
Oh my god.
Sneaknar.
Sneaknar. If you leave, I will personally see that he is punished for being an ass.
Can't do it. My job's protect Gramps right now.
Oh, well,
We're kind
Just
of
ignore him.
fighting, obviously.
Ragnar, stop instigating bullshit.
I didn't instigate shit. He started it. He came in here being an asshole.
You did. You were born. You're the problem.
Dang, that's crazy.
my
At least
God.
I was born taller than you.
Oh my god.
And at
First
that
of all,
point, Gramps actually steps in between and says, "Speak. Go check the perimeter." Fine. And he
Problematic.
walks by and he spits at y'all's feet as he walks by.
What the fuck?
Told you he's an asshole.
To be fair,
I should've punched his ass.
Please understand. I'm to be gutted the next time I'm seen by the clan.
Oh.
Why?
Because I helped Ragnar exist. Any sorcerers are to be turned over, anyone with magical capabilities are to be turned over to the higher members of the clan. And I did not. Despite Ragnar's tendencies, he's my grandson, and I do care for him. I won't repeat that ever again, but I do care. And his mother's last wish was for him to try to be safe. Because they found out about Ragnar, I sent him away. And they declared me a threat. So I've been hiding out here on the ends of our own society for some time. Worse yet, some visitors have come bringing gifts for those higher above us. And they are dangerous gifts.
What kind of gifts?
creatures, pets as they call them. Never seen anything like them. Some of them float, some of them change into others. They morph into the other things, and at any point they could be anybody. It's caused paranoia among the groups. Not to mention, they've also been brought bullets. Large creatures made of stone that bury through sand and earth like worms. They are much bigger. Even their pups are much bigger than us. And for the first time, you see Gramps actually look like he's shaken. Like he's nervous.
It's getting a lot more dangerous here than I initially thought.
That is why you weren't supposed to come back.
Well,
Until you were strong enough to defend yourself, because I can't.
Defend himself or defend your clan?
Both, hopefully.
I'm working on it. You guys didn't give me a lot to go off of, and the city that I did go to had a situation happen, and we're kind of wanted.
If it's any consolation, Gragnar did burn down an entire building.
It was made of stone too.
Congratulations, you're as destructive as a dragon. And he seems like he's slowly feeling unnerved. But there's really not much you can do about it. There's 4 layers, and you might be allowed to get through the first 2 without a fight, but the last 2 are completely ran by the other clans. And it's, let's just say, there aren't a lot of our family left, right? Maybe 10 or 15 of our clan are still around. We've been labeled for the purge. It's...
You purge, who are you labeled from?
To be purged means to be killed on sight, to be torn to shreds, used as scrap, not even worthy to be eaten.
By who?
Those above us. And he walks outside the building and kind of waits for you to follow. And
Also, real quick, I forgot, I misremembered I had to pull up the notes. There's actually 3 lower caste, and Gragnar and his grandpa belong to the top of, like, the low ones, even though it's still, like, the low caste.
And as your grandfather has explained, that is no longer the case.
Interesting.
You because you were found out right before you were sent out to become the dragon. Your clan has been labeled as traitors.
Alright, I will be right back. I need to go get some food really quick.
Whee!
Okay.
It's just, I'll be like 5 minutes.
Yeah. So, Gramnar leads you to a familiar place. It is the edge of the pit. That pit that runs down the center.
Oh, the burial pit.
Yeah. And he points down. All of that is our clan. And all of that, the farther you go, where the riches are, and the water, and the food, that is where the power is. That is where those who command us are. We have been kicked from our home and brought to near surface level, which is all but a death sentence. The reason that Sneaknar is very, very upset is because he has every right to be. He's not even one of those who was exiled, and he chose to follow me out here. I sent you away for 2 reasons, Gragnar. 1, to be safe. And 2, so that if you so choose, you can come back and burn this place to the ground.
Oh, believe me, I definitely plan to.
I didn't want you to have to deal with the fact your home is gone.
Gragnar,
Huh?
why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
You never asked.
We didn't think to ask because we didn't know about the severity of your people.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. I still don't know the full everything that's going on. Broodmother is really good at shielding me from that.
Put it simply, there are 4 clans, and 3 of them are considered less than. The Shashti, which I guess in common would be translated as dirt.
Yeah.
Zihuli, meaning trash, and Ehis, meaning nothing. Also is what we call our ex. And we are below them now.
Okay, I'm back, sorry.
Welcome back.
Ragnar's brood mother did her best to raise him, but passed away when he was young. So I did what I could to look after him. Yes, I forgot to mention. They've chosen to dishonor your broodmother's name, meaning any of her descendants are considered worthless. And at this point, Gramnar actually looks his age. He looks old. He looks tired as he looks down into the pit. And he kind of leans forward a bit and rolls back on his feet as he's standing inches from the edge. Go. Can't stay here. Stay for the night. And go. Get out. Get safe.
That's the plan, at least.
And before you all think you can come down there with him and save everyone, there are hundreds of kobolds down there. Not to mention, as I said, the other creatures that are new to our fold.
Hmm. Well, there has to be something that we can try and do.
I don't want to leave knowing that y'all are in need of help.
I'm sorry, the whole world is in need of help. I would think that you all would figure that out. We're just trying to look after our own right here. Screw the world.
Well, we can't help everyone in the world, but we can at least help family.
Then go ahead, feel free to try. And he again leans over the edge looking, takes in a deep breath and turns around, walking back to his little hole in the wall. If you do want to go down there, again, be wary. You would need much more power than a normal half-orc and someone who smells of a dragon.
Don't we have Viera?
You do have Viera. Viera's been sitting quiet this whole time.
Viera, what do you think?
I'll sound selfish if I say it.
No.
I
honesty is
understand.
fine.
How many are in this hole, in your clan total? 300-400. How many are capable of combat? All of them. How many would you think would be enemies? 200, 300, depending. Strangers go busting in, tearing things up. Everyone's gonna try to kill you. And why would Gragnar need to be a dragon? Dragons haven't been seen in over 400 to 500 years. But kobolds are loyal nonetheless. We were sworn to serve them. Dragon appears. Not a single kobold would lift a hand against them.
And that's what you want.
Yeah. My own brothers and sisters are told to kill me, and out of fear they'll do it. I would very much like not to have to kill them.
Well, Gragnar,
Uh,
what would you have us do?
well, like you said, it seems like a really bad idea to go down there. Fuck. Because we barely survived the few people we had to fight in the other town. We definitely can't take hundreds of kobolds.
Then we find a way to take hundreds of kobolds. Your best option would be for you to become this dragon.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm not really sure on the details, and then on top of that, more things just keep getting piled on top. It's a lot to process.
Understand.
Seraphina's gonna turn to Grandnar.
Grandnar.
Do you know if there's any way to get in contact with your dragon patron?
I mean,
Oh, and he heaves over, coughing.
Gramps,
If we could do that. If we
you're
could do that, I wouldn't send this one out there. He
About-
points at Gragnar.
about that. So I did have a dream a couple of nights ago and talked to him.
Yep, it was just a dream.
Oh, you did have a dream.
Yeah,
What about it?
I talked to him. He
who?
mentioned our dragon patron, our ancestor.
Huh?
Yeah, he came to me in a dream. Hold on, let me scroll through my notes as I wrote down exactly
Yeah.
what he said.
And Gragnar.
Gragnar slowly walks towards you and grabs you by the neck, pulling you closer. What?
Yep, we all saw it, sort of.
Well, you saw mine. We didn't see
Yeah.
Gragnar.
You're
We saw
what?
her. We saw her. We met her descendant, and he mentioned mine. Well, met her ancestor,
didn't-
and he mentioned mine. Ours.
Me and Gragnar are technically related? Question mark.
And it almost out of shock, he twists your neck to the side. And you're like, what?
I need that to live. Thank you.
And he
And,
runs up to Seraphina, and he begins to climb her leg to climb at her.
Oh, what's
and
going on?
He grabs you by the face. That's why you smell like one.
So Snack is gonna walk over to Sam and be like, "So, this is the group that you're getting into. Hope you know."
So we gotta turn this little baby brisket thing into a dragon? Is
Yeah,
what
that's
we
right.
gotta do?
That is
I
correct.
am almost the tallest one here. Thank you very much. Well, out of the kobolds.
Oh,
And at that point, Gramnar
Your one there, baby.
Gramnar actually leans in with his snoot and sniffs you deep. He goes, and he goes, "You're a sorcerer.
Yes.
Which dragon?"
The white one, I think.
Yes! Yes! And he's just like, he's like, his feet are on your chest holding him up as he's going, yes! Holding you by the cheeks.
Did we intervene?
We have two dragons to be! A queen for the dragon!
Oh,
I hate
whoa,
to-
hang on now.
I hate
don't know
to
about all that.
disappoint, but I hate to disappoint, but I kind of refused to turn.
And he's holding your cheek. What?
I'm sure you
Um,
that well.
Something I don't really want to talk about.
And here I was hoping the in-law would be better than the bastard grandson, and he jumps off.
Wait, in-law, what are you fucking talking about?
Hold on a second.
He's still on the mate thing, and ignore him.
He wants y'all to fuck.
Imagine how beautiful a red and white dragon baby would look.
Aye.
I can
How
barely
strong
feed
the
myself. What the
wisdom-
fuck am I gonna do with a
wisdom of a
baby?
white dragon and the pure unadulterated destruction of a red. And the grandfather's just fucking ranting at this point,
Oh, boy.
frustrated and tired. And
There
he's
he
on
goes.
his knees, and he's just like, ah.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Ancestor did was chosen of the bloodline, and am set to avenge his people.
Yep.
Ben, from what?
Apparently,
We've been fucking ourselves over for centuries.
yeah, I know there's that, but apparently there's more that have like died before then. I don't know the full ramifications, everything. I've been down here. I know as much as you do, but from what he told me, apparently there used to be like a bigger civilization, and we used to be above ground, and something
That
happened.
That sounds absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, I said the same fucking thing, but look at me. I can light myself on fucking fire and do all other things that make no fucking sense. So,
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
I'd like to see that.
It's
And
actually pretty cool.
the grandfather just kind of lays himself on the ground, and you hear him mumbling to himself, "Just throw me in pit. Look, I don't fucking know." And with that, you see Sneaknar coming back, running.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Towards you.
fuck.
We need to go, we need to go, we need to go, we need to go! And he literally runs up to the edge of the pit, looks down and goes, "Down here!"
Okay.
What's going
Uh,
on?
And when you say what's going on, you hear growling and snarling. Kind
Oh,
of a
fuck no.
deep,
I jump in the pit.
gutter- deep guttural kind of call.
Well, and I jump in the pit.
And there's this. And who jumps in next? Who's the last one to jump in?
Me.
I'll go.
Okay, so
I'll jump too.
all right, Steel Toe jumps in, and Seraphina, you turn around, and just in time, you see what looks like kobolds riding what look like stone animals. They are,
Oh,
and they
fuck.
let out a howl.
Are
That's
these
the
the
kobold.
are
That's
these
the
the
bullets.
ones?
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are the bullets. And with that, it starts digging into the ground, and within seconds, even though it's stone, they've dug themselves in a hole into the ground, coming your direction. And you can see the earth popping and crackling towards you.
No.
Oh.
I don't think this pit's gonna save us.
No, I don't think it is either.
So,
wanna
do we
find
keep
out the hard
going?
When y'all hop down, about 10 feet down is a cliff that leads to an under area, where you guys can essentially walk the edge of the pit. And there is a stairwell that goes down and another stairwell that goes back up. Which way do y'all decide to go?
Yes.
Who's leading the way? Oh fuck!
Wait. Can I do an insight check to see which way looks best?
Oh shit! Vibe check!
It's not a vibe check. It's an insight. Go for it.
Okay.
Assist, can I assist?
Yeah.
Therefore,
hang
she
on.
gets advantage.
Where the fuck is my
Advantage.
insight? There it is.
Okay. And okay, so let me see. My highest roll was a 17 plus.
God damn.
Okay, so it's just a 17.
Okay. So with that, you look downward, and as you look over the edge, you hear noises coming your direction. It sounds like kobolds. It sounds like a howling noise as you see the steps, the wall that's on the step, begin to burrow out and pop out as you see the head of a bullet pop out,
And
sniffing
I
the
punch
air.
it.
Roll the hit.
Oh my god.
That's 20!
You punch it right in the snoot, and you see the stone crack on its nose as it goes, and it begins to make its way backwards back in the hole. The kobold screaming at it, "Go forward! Go forward!" And then you proceed to realize going up is your best route to get out.
We're going up! Come on, everybody!
Oh, that was great. That was a great natural. I punch it.
No!
That
With
was the
that,
biggest fight.
I'm
or
casting
fight.
mage armor. I'm casting mage armor.
Right?
I'm casting mage armor as we're running. By the way, I'm not trying
you
to.
all get a reaction to do something as you're running away.
Mage armor. Yep. No. I would like to not get one shot.
I don't know what I could do. Fuck. Hang on. I'm gonna check. Can I do anything? Oh! So are we in like a hole? Who's behind us?
You look, you see kobolds coming up the stairs with spears. These
Uh-huh.
kobolds seem to be white and black in color.
Okay. So
Um,
they aren't part of the original group that were with us, right?
No, Gragnar, you recognize them as the guards from deeper in the pit that are directly loyal to the higher ups.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
those aren't with us.
So Snack is gonna stop for a second, let everyone pass her, and then she's gonna use her hammer to try to cave in the way so that it slows them down.
Oh shit.
So I'm going to throw it behind us as far back as I can to give us enough time of a heads up. So I just rolled my d20. Is that a strength or what is it?
So it's going to be a strength because you're trying to essentially break the stone.
Okay, gotcha. Give me a second. My
There
strength
are
for
bits
good.
of pillars on the steps, I will say. There are pillars on the steps that seem to go up to hold up like the flooring. So if you were to hit one
22.
of those, 22?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
tell you.
Hey.
You look behind you, seeing the pillar and seeing how thin the center of the pillar is, and
Yeah, yeah.
proceed to absolutely hurl your hammer at it, nailing it in the center, causing it to buckle. And there's a slight crunch sound as some of the kobolds stop. Back up! And immediately, this kind of pseudo ceiling falls. About 10 or 15 feet of pseudo ceiling falls, and a couple kobolds, essentially, you see them willingly leap off of the edge, and they take what are essentially grapple hooks, throwing them up and swinging towards you. While the rest of them fall back, it's only 2 of them that do this, but they seem to be well adept to traverse the underground.
Okay, and then I use the end of that same action to call back my hammer to hit one off of its thing.
Okay,
So roll the hit.
Yeah,
right?
roll the hit. Yep.
Ooh, okay, that's actually really good. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
You pull it back, and right in the back of the head of the kobold, the blunt end snaps the back of their head, causing them to lose their grip as they fall. and you do not hear them hit the ground. They just continue to fall from what you hear.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yikes.
The other kobold proceeds to growl and snarl at you as he swings and grabs on to the ledge about 10 feet from you. And he climbs up. Teeth are just, fangs are just showing. And he points to Gragnar. Traitor! Heretic! Your head will be put on a spit.
Bitch, I'm gonna tell you this once, and this is your only warning. Run, or I'm going to liquefy you.
I'll die for chief.
Scorching ray.
Oh Lord.
All three
right.
of them.
Well, it's only one guy made it. There was two swinging. One guy
literally
knocked the fuck
all
out.
3 shots are going in.
Oh my
no.
God.
Oh,
That's
shit.
what I meant.
All right, for a scorching roll to hit.
I got 3 shots altogether.
Oh wait, Ragnar, do you have to stand still in order to like? Does it have concentrate on it essentially?
No. It's just an
No?
attack
Okay.
roll. You just gotta do an attack roll for it.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering because I was gonna be like, Snack also picks up Ragnar while he's casting and just keeps running.
Oh my god.
Oh no! God damn it, now it's gonna roll bad! Fuck! Hold on.
It fell off the table, didn't it?
Give yourself a fucking dice box or something.
In the meantime, Snack is gonna yell out to Seraphina and Sam, "Clear the way! Make sure there's nothing in front of us."
I'm gonna go and
Okay, one of
clear
them
what
missed.
I need
I
to.
rolled 17, 18, 22.
That hits.
One's and then the third one I think was a 7. I'm pretty sure I missed.
So what were they again? Something 22 and then a 7?
2, 17, 18. 2 of them were 22. I rolled 17s on both of them, and then
Okay.
one was a 7.
So you go ahead and the first one goes to hit and you see a golden spear surround him.
Motherfucker.
And he holds his a necklace around his neck that looks awful familiar to the one you saw the young lady, the noble, had.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Do I wait? Am I there or is
You guys see a bright flash of gold as the sphere surrounds him, and he
Okay.
smiles.
fuck is that?
And it breaks, but the second one hits him, sending him back about 10 feet. The third one missing.
Let me roll damage.
Roll damage.
I forgot how much damage it is. Hold on. There it is. God damn, these hit harder than I remember. Holy shit.
Hell yeah.
2d6 each.
Damn.
13 points of damage. Hold on, I think I had something extra because of Phoenix Sorcery, or did I have to have my thing active?
Because of,
Yep. mhm.
That's our sorcerer to be dragon right there.
Ah, damn. I have to have Mantle of Flame on. Never mind. 13 points of fire damage.
He gets knocked back by that second hit, even though he's smiling. And here's the thing, despite being hit with it, he's got a grin across his face. The third shot missing, he lands on his ass, and he goes, "Ah! You're not gonna get out of here!" And as you two are told to keep the front clear, 2 bullets come busting out of the wall onto the steps in front of you.
oh.
Snarling and glaring. And here's the thing, Sam, Seraphina,
Yes.
they are 5 feet in front of you. They came out of the wall just as you were warned.
Oh fuck.
And turns around and you see, Seraphina, this is the first time you've seen one of these up close and personal. Let me go ahead.
Pulling up a picture?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up a picture. This is the first time you've seen one, in person.
Are they terrifying?
I hope so. I mean, I hope not.
Yeah, they look really fucking good.
Ooh.
And when they open their mouth is essentially that entire faceplate that you see. When they open their
Oh.
mouth, that is the entire mouth, and they have jagged jaws.
It's the cat right here, the cat gif.
I fucking love that. That is literally
There are
my
they-
favorite gif.
They look like graboids.
Yeah. So
Oh,
they're
see,
very-
okay, I knew I wasn't the only person who was thinking that when I
They
first
look
saw them.
they look like shriekers. They look like shriekers because they're the
Mhm.
ones that are actually above ground.
there are different types of them. This is another version that y'all might come across later, where they're in the wild.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Ooh, I like
my fucking! It's a land shark.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's all they are.
Yeah, they're just land
but
sharks.
the ones you guys are dealing with seem to have been bred to have like this sleek armor versus the jaggedness. And Gragnar, you recognize that. You recognize that these seem to be like bred in captivity to look strong versus what
Gragnar!
normally.
Are they rye or pumpernickel?
They're saltines. The cobalt riding.
Saltines!
The
Nah,
cobalt
they're
riding in
fucking
front of you
kindling,
said-
that's what they are.
The cobalt on top of the one in front of Seraphina goes, "They're saltines because they salty," and it tries to take a bite out of Seraphina.
Oh shit!
Can Sam? Okay, so you said they're like 5 feet in front of us.
Yeah, the stairwell is
Okay.
10 feet wide, and they are 5 feet in front of y'all. And one
Okay,
of them takes up that space. The other one is directly behind.
Okay. And which one is trying to grab Seraphina?
Oh, the one in the front, directly facing y'all. It goes to bite at Seraphina.
Okay. I am going to launch my leg at its eye.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Roll to attack. Do you have the stats for that?
Your spiky
I
leg?
did not. You never sent those to me.
Oh, okay. So right now it's just like it's a regular harpoon weapon.
Okay.
So let me pull up the harpoon.
It's a fucking harpoon!
Oh,
It is.
yes! Fuck yeah!
Corded harpoon launcher. That's what we need.
Mhm.
And I am posting the link for that right here in character as well.
Let me I'm gonna pull up Rose's character. This is what Rose's character looks like. She's got like this little harpoon leg thing.
That's so fucking cool.
So it does. It's 1d8 piercing. It's a corded harpoon. It's two-handed, so you literally have to throw yourself back against the wall. You lift your leg, putting your knee against your chest. You pull out the lever and you pull it back, and as you do, it launches the tip of the harpoon towards the creature. Yeah.
Aaron.
Yes.
Can I make a reaction to this knowing how Sam is? Can I put my back to her back, having her brace for it when she shoots it?
Yes, because y'all are literally back to back anyway. So you
Yeah.
turn around because you're facing the enemies below anyway. Sam
Yeah.
leans against you, lifting her leg, pulling it back, cocking it, and firing the harpoon. Roll to hit. This would be since it's a two-handed weapon like this. This harpoon launcher has only one large harpoon when it fires. Its harpoon has a 60-foot cord which it extends on. While the cord is tight, it can be broken with a DC 15 dexterity or strength check using a slashing weapon. On hit, the target creature must make a dex saving throw, 8 plus dex plus proficiency. On a failed saving throw, the harpoon becomes lodged inside the target. So you need to make a hit. So you're going to roll a d20 and
Okay.
add, I believe it's your
My-
dex.
Okay. So I think my dex is a +3. Let me double check that.
Do you have dice pros?
I do.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, so that's a 16. Let me check my thing. Plus. Sorry, folks. I'm just working on my phone. So
No, you're good.
If I remember correctly,
Plus
your character is
3.
very dexterous. Yeah.
yeah,
So-
+3, so 19. 19 to
19.
hit.
So as it goes to bite, you lean back on Snack, cock it, it fires. It shoots through its mouth, out the eye, the softness of the inner part of its mouth, and you hear it scream. It tries to make a dex save to pull away. It's a 19. So before it all the way pierces through the eye, it pulls back, and the hook gets snared and rips out as
Ooh.
it screams. I'm gonna make it essentially that's a critical for it because it's a lot of it the way how much damage you would do. Go ahead and roll your damage.
And it's 2d8, correct?
It is a single d8 piercing.
Single d8. That's an 8.
Dang.
All right.
Ooh.
So you max damage it. It rips out of its face, and it missteps, falling over the edge in pain, taking the cobalt with it, who is going to try to save itself. It does. It actually leaps off of the bullet, landing perfectly fine on the steps, and looks at you snarling, as the other cobalt behind it is still on a bullet. Seraphina, you still have your reaction before we start combat.
Can I
So
say
you didn't
something?
have to use
Can I
shield.
say something real
I
quick?
didn't?
Nope, you didn't have to use shield because she countered it before your shield activated because it's a natural reaction to being
Ooh.
hit.
Okay.
What do you say, Ragnar?
Okay,
as
because I'm
Seraphina
like,
figures out?
I'm assuming I'm at the back of the group because I'm fighting the other kobold. It's like,
You're being
Yeah, I'm
carried
with
by.
you.
You're being
okay,
carried.
yeah, she's carrying me, and I'll say it was like, okay, does anybody other than me have fire? I have a gross ass plan, but it should probably work.
I have firebolt.
That should be
Nope.
good enough. I have an
What
idea.
are we doing?
Okay. You would have to hold your action for this idea, though.
Okay.
So the idea, okay, so remember the fucking bug shit that I got?
Oh no.
I have like a big jar full of it. I separated in like 3 empty potion vials. The idea is I'm just gonna throw it at one of them fuckers and just light them up. Cause it's
Oh,
Light 'em up.
right.
Cause it's flammable.
Hold up. Where is the cobalt that had the necklace? Or did he fall?
He's on the ground, the necklace is broken.
The necklace is around him. He's holding it. You can't tell if it's broken or not. But it didn't react to the second or the third hit. It only reacted to the first hit.
Mm-hmm.
For him, he is laying on his back, but he is smiling, snarling at you, believing that you will not get out of here.
Snarling at Ragnar or
Yes.
okay.
Because I'm pretty sure I can take him out fine. I'm just trying to make sure we can clear the way in front of us.
Okay, so are you wanting me to shoot the fire at the thing? Or I'm confused.
It's like essentially the idea he's going to lob the fucking jar full of like fucking dried out worm poo, and then you just shoot it, and the idea is
Okay.
it blows up in between both of them and possibly clear the way. That's the idea.
Okay, because I am also thinking I could take his necklace and get a free shield reaction if I take it.
Yeah, you have a point, but we're kind of in a situation. I like looting as much as the next. I like looting as much as the next person, but I also would like to live.
That's true. All right, we could do that.
Also, I would like to use my bonus action to reel back my leg, if that's okay.
You do. You use your bonus
Okay.
action to reel back your leg. It is covered in this kind of dark brown, almost like semi-red blood, you could
Chocolate
assume.
pudding.
Ah, damn it. I just polished this goddamn thing, too.
Little
Don't worry,
chocolate-
Sam. I'll get it
Yeah.
for you next time.
Little chocolate pudding never
Seraphine's
hurt
gonna
nobody.
Seraphine's gonna turn to Sam and just say, thanks, and then run over to Ragnar.
So I'm gonna see Seraphina running to Ragnar, and I'm gonna look at her and look at her and go, "Are we switching? Cause I can switch."
Ragnar, are we switching? I don't know what.
I mean, I can get on your shoulders. It might be easier.
I
So-
immediately just shove Ragnar into your arms and turn around to help out Sam.
As you all are doing this, you hear "Ah!" as one of those kobolds fall from above you,
Oh.
and you can hear Grabnar, "Take that, you son of a bitch!"
Yes.
And you see one of the white kobolds. "Ah!"
Well.
You are essentially 20 feet away from being at the top again where you first jumped down, because it's a very slow stepping system to get back up top. while you guys were debating, because you took more than 6 seconds to debate, essentially there's a fight going up top now with the kobolds that are there on y'all's side with some of those soldiers that ran at them. Because Gramps didn't jump.
Oh.
Oh.
And
That's why. Wait, hang on. That's why I had asked who was all behind us.
Sneak jumped. Sneak jumped. Gramps didn't jump. Sneak.
But I had asked.
Yes, I said Sneak had jumped. But I never said Gramps had jumped.
Well, no, that's the thing though. And that's why I'm just asking because I'm confused.
Okay.
Whenever I had asked originally, I said who all is behind us, and you only described the kobolds that we were running from, and I said, oh, okay, so nobody that we know, and you said right.
So you don't know where Sneak is. You saw him jump down, but you don't see him down there.
He is good at sneaking.
I mean, that's understandable, but with Gramps?
Gramps didn't jump down. You guys jumped down first, and Gramps didn't jump down with you. He stayed up there.
He stayed up, okay.
He stayed up top, so you guys are working your way back up to the top.
Gotcha.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be confusing about it.
Yeah, no, you're good.
But yeah, you can hear Gramps actually like fighting up above you, and apparently he threw one over the edge. It rolled a 1 for a dex save. So
F. Fucking F.
But yes, so whatever you're doing now, go ahead, roll initiative.
Initiative.
Everyone or
What's up?
did you say everyone?
Yep, everyone roll initiative, and I'm gonna ask at like starting from like 25 to 20, so on and so forth.
Okay.
I have no initiative, but I did roll another nat 20, and I'm upset because that means I'm not going to roll them anymore throughout the fucking game.
So rolling initiative is just a d20 plus the initiative, right?
Yep.
Okay. 19!
Woo!
I got 13.
A 14.
Okay,
15.
and what? 15.
We did the cheat code, guys. Let's go. That means we get an extra round. Mm-hmm.
All right, and let me roll real quick. He's gonna go right before Sam,
Damn, son.
and then roll for the other both. They go last. And with that, first up is going to be Snack. What do you do?
So now that I'm at Sam's side, I am immediately going to use one of my hammers. Essentially, I'm going to smack him in the face with one hammer in my hand, and then I'm going to throw one behind him while he's distracted with me trying to smack him once and pull it back.
Okay. Now you do realize that behind him is another one of the bullets with a cobalt on it.
Yeah, that's fine. If I hit him, that's cool.
Okay. So roll to hit your first time.
Let's see, that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19.
That hits.
Hell yeah. That's a D8 plus 3. It's a 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 damage to that first one.
All right. So you swing your axe, and it goes to try to step to the side and loses balance for a split second. And as it does, your axe comes across the side of its face.
Yeah.
And it screams as you've cut part of its nose as well, to the point that its lip splits.
Ooh. Okay.
And it holds its face, stepping back as blood begins to gush. You've obviously hit like a part of his face that has a lot of blood vessels. He's got blood in his eye, and he's kind of going, ah!
That's right. And then the other one I'm throwing behind him, maybe hitting the guy that's behind him.
Okay, so go ahead and throw.
That's another 14 plus 5.
Okay, so you throw it, aiming at the cobalt, riding the bullet. And
And then I roll damage. That's a 6. What was it? 6 plus 3? 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 damage.
and as you throw it and it lodges into his shoulder, and he has leather armor on, so it's and you still see blood, but you can tell it's being held there not by his flesh but by the leather armor. He's bleeding and he's like, ah! And it's almost as if he loses use of his arm for a second as he lets go of the rein and is now trying to hold on to the reins with one arm.
And then I'm gonna call it back and try to hit the other guy in the back of the head.
So you call it, ripping it out of him. It doesn't do any extra damage, but he goes, ah! And the other one goes, what? And roll to hit.
Oh no. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11?
Does not hit.
Ah, damn it.
Ooh.
It's holding its eye. It sees you throw the axe behind it, hit its friend, come back. It gets out of the way, and it is snarling at you.
Oh, damn, that would have been so badass.
Yeah. Next up is going to be Serafina.
Hey, Gragnar, you told me you wanted to hold my action?
Yeah, I was gonna pretty much on my turn throw the bottle and then you just shoot it with firebolt.
Okay. Can I? Because I can also use Quicken Spell to use a bonus action. Or would that still count as my action?
That would be your action to speed up a bonus action.
Okay, never mind.
yeah.
I'll hold my
Which
action.
is not
Oh,
a great
Aaron.
spell.
Yeah.
Aaron,
yes.
I was reading through my fighter features. I deal 2 extra damage when using throwing weapons and can draw them for free when attacking. So he takes an additional 2. So 9, 10, 11. 11 to the one who got hit in the shoulder.
Okay. All right. So he's
Should
okay.
Gragnar, should I, like, move closer or anything
How
before I end
far?
my action?
How far are we away?
I'm gonna go pee. I'll be back.
Y'all are literally all 5 feet from each other. Currently 2 by 2, back to back. You guys are looking down. You see the one on his back, and you see a handful of other kobolds on the other side. They don't seem to have a bullet with them on the back end, so they can't chew through the earth to get to you. But there's like 5 or 6 on the other side that you see, but you hear more voices coming.
Okay, so about how far back is that big group? Because I know you said the 2 of us are 5. Because the ones in front of us, Gragnar's not stupid. He's not gonna blow us up to fucking kill them. We're like 5 feet away.
Like, he's not that stupid.
Yeah. As you look, you see that there's about 5 or 6 trying to get around. You can see them starting to climb around. Some of them are pulling the grappling hooks out, like they're getting ready to jump as well. The others, however, seem to be farther back. And considering how this is a big old circle, it's probably about a half a mile wide circle. So you can see in the distance them coming up the steps, these black and the white kobolds coming. And you see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 kobolds coming your way on foot.
You still want me to hold my action?
All of them are in leather armor, and it almost looks uniformed, which is odd for you.
I thought they were right behind the bullet one, because I'm gonna blow us up if I use that shit right now. I thought they were further back.
I was like, do you still want me to hold my action?
No, go. I have a different idea. We'll see what I can pull off.
Okay, okay, so, sorry, I'm trying to figure out I'm trying to picture this. So, we're above on a cliff looking down?
It's like a spiral staircase, pretty much.
It's like a spiral staircase that's about a half a mile wide, and it slowly goes upward. And as you look down, you can see about 12 kobolds coming up, and then you have 6 kobolds about 20 feet away from you, but they're stuck behind that collapsed wall.
So there's 12 kobolds behind us coming up towards us, right?
Yes, and there's the one kobold laying on his ass after he got hit with the spell from Gragnar.
Okay,
20 feet.
I'm going to turn around to the group of kobolds wait, how far are they? Are they like 30 feet, 60 feet?
20 feet.
20, okay. Yeah, I'm going to turn around as I'm seeing the kobolds, and I'm going to throw like a Rhymes Binding Ice at them, at the group. In a 30-foot cone.
Okay. Go ahead and Is that a dex save for them or what?
I'm reading, hold on. Each creature in that area must make a constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 3d8 and is hindered by ice formations for 1 minute or until another creature within reach of it uses an action to break away the ice. A creature hindered by the ice it can't move. A successful save, the creature takes half damage and isn't hindered.
All 6 of those motherfuckers didn't get above a 6.
Damn.
So on the
Well,
other side of the wall, you lean to the side slightly to get around that, and you use your hand to aim and fire this cone at them. And they all turn around just in time to see this ice come at them, locking them in place. Some of them are stuck to holding onto the stones that they were trying to lift. Others are kind of stuck in place. None of them can move. Go ahead and roll your damage as well.
Let's see. Do I do just 3d8 for all 3 or all the whole group, or?
So do 3d8. We'll apply it to everyone rather than you have to re-roll everything all the time for 6 characters.
Okay. Also, I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember how to fucking D&D. Do I need to add like my spell DC for that, or
It's
or spell attack?
yeah, your spell attack. You roll to it.
19.
Ooh.
You watch as most of those kobolds apparently freeze in place and stop moving like statues. They appear to be frozen to death.
Ooh.
Shit.
Sweet
There-
taste of death. No.
The 2 of them in the background, the 2 in the very back, the bigger ones, are still trying to move, but they're stuck. So you took out 4 of them. Freezing them to death.
I'm gonna look down at the other 2. It's like, you can stop now or continue to die.
And when you say that, you hear something peculiar. For our blood, for the new Dragon Queen.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, they know.
And the one laying on the floor begins to laugh. It's his turn to go ahead, and he gets up using half his movement.
How many
Wait,
of those fuckers? How many of those fuckers survived?
Only 2, and they're frozen in place. The one that's getting up is the one that was laying on his ass. He was the closest one to you guys, but you
Wait.
stopped the 6 on the other side of that wall.
I'm confused. So are they saying I'm the Dragon Queen or something else is the Dragon Queen?
It appears they're talking about someone else who is claimed to be a Dragon Queen.
Okay, I was
Oh.
And the one that was on the floor gets up, and he clutches what appears to be a symbol on the necklace. Letting go. Seraphina, you recognize that symbol.
What is it?
It's your family crest.
Oh
Ooh.
no. Where did you get that?
It's nothing for you, heretic! And he squeezes it again and holds out his hand, and ice knife fires as the necklace glows.
At me?
Yep.
Shield.
So
Shield's
you
so
gotta roll and see
fucking
if he
good.
even hits you.
Shield's so fucking good. Fucking shield is so fucking good.
So that's a 16. You block that with shield, right?
Yes. That's
So
my
you-
reaction for this turn.
You block it with shield. It hits and it sticks into the shield, but it doesn't pierce it. And you can see it begin to pulse as you kind of prepare yourself. Even though you know you have shield there, you prepare yourself for it to explode, and it shatters your shield. Gragnar, I need you to make a dex save.
Hey, I'm good at those.
Are you? Are you good at those?
Yes, yes I am. 16.
All right. You will only take a little damage.
Wait, is it 16? It might be higher. Yeah, it's
You
16.
passed. You passed, so you'll only take a little bit of damage from this.
Uh-oh.
That's going to be 4 damage.
Hell yeah.
The ice explodes, and even though the shield is there to protect Seraphina, the ice pierces your skin and is cold to the touch, and it stings a bit as you kind of deflect it. And at this point, he screams out, "Are you going to fail your queen? Are you going to fail your people? Kill the heretic! Kill him!
Question.
Yes,
Was the bigger group behind us or in front of us? Because I have a plan.
behind.
They're behind
Okay,
us.
cool. I have a plan.
Four of them are frozen to death, the other two are locked in place, and there is a larger group, probably about 60, 70 feet behind them, coming up now. It is your turn, so feel free.
Blow 'em up.
I have an idea, but I kind of want to wait till they get closer.
I feel like it's now or never at this point, but who knows?
Like, it's a really good idea, but they need to be closer. You said they're about 60 or 70 feet back?
Yep. You can see them because of the way it spirals. You have a line of sight on them.
I mean, the other ones are frozen in place.
Well, the other ones are dead.
Yeah, 4 are dead, 2 are frozen in place.
Yeah.
And then you have the cobalt in front of you you have 2 cobalts in front of you, one is on a bullet.
Don't worry about those. I've got them. Me and Sam
Yeah,
got
I'm worried about the group behind us. Because it's a fuck ton of them. And I have a really good idea, but I need the bigger group to get closer.
You can hold your action till a trigger goes off. Basically say, as soon as they get close, I do this.
So can I use one of my sorcery things real quick and then hold the spell that I want to use?
Yes, you're going to prepare an action.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Eventually.
I'm going to prepare. I got that. I'm going to prepare an action.
So
The trigger is when they get within... What is the range on this motherfucker? Why does this not say a range? Or am I just blind?
You might be a little blind.
I'm very blind.
Says one of the only creatures with dark vision.
15. Okay. When they get in... I guess when they get in like 15 foot of me, I'm gonna hop down off of I'm gonna hop down off of Seraphina's shoulders, pretty much directly in front of her. I'm gonna activate Mantle of Flame and then hold my spell.
Okay. So you hold your turn.
I've had enough of this shit. Stand back.
And
Okay.
next is Sneak.
Because I have a really good idea.
I forgot Sneak was here.
Yeah.
Who
I'm sneaky.
I had told you when you first met him had a scarf around his neck.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What you see is from behind that kobold who just screamed out, the one who had the necklace, you see a slight change in the background, and a hood falls. He was wearing a shawl that made him invisible.
Oh shit!
Oh.
And he pulls out his dagger and he goes, "Back to pit, you shit." And yep, he stabs him in the neck, critical.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
And as he stabs him in the neck, he grabs him by his snout and just rips it out, tossing him down into the pit.
Let's go, little murder! Let's fucking go!
If you have room to move, I would move.
And he proceeds to put his hood back over and turns invisible, but you feel a gust of wind move past you, almost instantly.
Good.
You've
He's like
met
the
the
wind.
Cobalt Rogue.
Cobalt rolls are so fucking cool. I have 2 in my fucking campaign.
Yeah, and he completely is unseen. But, Snack, behind you feel a tug on your leg, and you hear Sneak going, "Here, I'm here."
You're clear! Snack just yells that out to Gragnar.
Cool.
Okay. Next is Sam. What do you do?
Okay, so the other bullet is behind us, right? Behind me and Sam? Or behind me and behind me and Snack? Okay.
Yeah, so it's literally looking at you guys snarling with that cobalt also to its side.
Okay. Can I use one of my bonus actions to have Sam aim me toward that bullet?
You mean Snack aim you towards that bullet?
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah. Sorry.
So you don't have to use a bonus action, you would just essentially shift your weight, because right now you're back-to-back on Snack. You're
Okay.
still back-to-back on them. So you can
Okay.
just go ahead and fire. There's no need to use your bonus action.
Okay, I didn't know if I was actually facing it, since I was
Yeah.
faced the other way to shoot at the other one.
No, they were both in front of you.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But one fell off the ledge after you used your leg on it.
Okay. Sorry, my misunderstanding. Okay. Yeah, so I'll just continue to lean up behind Snack, and then I'm going to fire again, just directly in the center of its face.
Correct. Go ahead.
Okay. Ooh, that is a nat 20 plus
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Let's go.
Are you aiming for the cobalt on top, the cobalt on the side, or the bullet?
I'm aiming for the bullet.
All right. So you aim your leg directly at it, aiming for its eye, and when you fire, it shifts slightly to try to get out of the way, only to have your shot go right between that. You see where the head plate ends and the shoulder plate begins? On the first picture?
Yeah.
You hit right in there, right in that joint, right where the neck gets to the body, and
Nice.
right where there is no armor. Roll damage
Wait.
and double it for a nat 20.
That shit
Oh, hell
meaty.
yeah. Hold on one sec.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
That would be a 16.
All right, and it rolled a
Yeah,
15
boy.
dex to try to get away, but it's at disadvantage because of your crit. I'm giving it disadvantage. So it rolled a 10 technically. You do 16 damage to it. You hear the splurt. You see that almost brownish red ooze coming out of it as it shrieks, its mouth opening, and it's in pain. It is absolutely in pain. And it almost whimpers as it tries to back away. The cobalt sitting there on top going, no, no, no!
Yes.
It fails, and therefore it is officially stuck. You pulled it taut. And do you have a bonus action? You could try to reel it in. I don't know if you want to get that close.
What if I
no.
sit?
Can I
well,
use a...
You don't have a reaction, because you used it already.
Can I give her one of my bonus actions to try to assist?
Ooh.
No, you can't give bonus actions out, unfortunately.
Well, that's some booty.
You just critted a fucking bullet.
And
What I'm gonna do, since
I
I got
want a
spares,
super
I'm just
crit.
going to, since it's taut, I don't want to take the risk of it, dragging me behind it. So I'm going to use my bonus action to take my dagger and cut the cord.
Okay. You cut the cord as it's now is stuck in. Your leg hitting the ground. You still have the length necessary because the way that it was in there's a tip that's even finer that goes underneath the harpoon, and it matches the length, so they can still walk on it. It's a bit awkward because it's been a while since you've had to fire it, but you're good.
Yeah.
Okay. When you cut it loose, it backs up a little bit. Just it doesn't move a full 5 feet period, so there's an opportunity attack, but it backs up a little bit, and it's now got this stuck in it, and it can't reach. It can't reach this. It's trying to claw at it, and it can't get it out. That was nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next after Sam is the Cobalt and the Cobalt Rider. So those two Cobalts there. The Cobalt sitting on the floor looks back and is going to try to rip your harpoon out of the bullet. An 18.
Oh.
He puts his leg against it, and the bullet shrieks as he rips it out.
Ooh.
And as he rips it out, he wraps the rope around his arm and turns around to face you. He used his action to pull it out, and now he has a weapon. And the rider is going to go ahead and pull out a dagger and throw it at
At me?
Yes. That is a 14.
Okay. Can I use a reaction to dodge?
Do you have the dodge ability?
I'm pretty sure I do. Let me look it up real quick.
Because the dodge is normally like monks have dodge, and certain groups after a certain point have dodge.
Yeah, rogues get it
No,
later.
I don't.
Okay, so you can't dodge.
Rogues get disengaged.
That they
Yeah,
get,
rogues
don't-
get disengaged.
I swear they get like there's uncanny.
There's a
dodge when they
subclass.
get,
There's a subclass that gets dodge.
Okay.
Because the
I
whole
couldn't
point is
remember.
that they stay close and they chip away at your health.
Okay.
So does a 14 hit?
Yes, barely. I'm at a 13.
Oh.
So as you cut loose and the cobalt rips out the
How close is she?
the harpoon,
Wait. How close is she?
she's 5 feet behind you.
She's 5
but
feet.
you're holding an
behind us.
action.
Yeah,
But you're
never mind.
preparing an action.
Never mind.
You'd have to break that preparation.
Never mind. The idea I have is way too good to fucking to fucking up. I'm facing the other direction anyway. It's fine. It's fine.
You take 3 damage to your shoulder. The knife
Not so bad.
flies and hits your shoulder right between the joint.
Oh.
Shit.
Dang,
And
that's smart.
You see that it is a stone dagger, just like the one that Sneak had. It's carved from stone itself, and it latches into you with a bone handle. It's only about 2 inches in, but the total length of the blade is only about 3 inches. So they threw it hard at you. They hit you. With that, next would be the kobolds on the far end.
Do I take any damage?
You took 3 damage.
3
Yeah.
damage, okay.
3 whole damages.
So they
Three
all,
damage.
so that
How
entire
hurt it
group
is.
of like 12 proceeds to dash, meaning that instead of moving 30 feet, they move 60.
So how close are
And
they?
they're on the other side of that wall, right where those they essentially book it like bats out of hell. They're right on the other side of the wall where those 2 other kobolds are that were frozen but still alive, and they're trying to break them free. So they're there. You can now use your action.
There's a wall. Is it like a full wall that's blocking them or something?
You can still see because of the curvature of these stairs.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna use the action I have prepared. So I'm twin spelling Dragon's Breath.
Yo.
As, like I said, Ragnar jumps off of Seraphina's shoulders, activates Mantle of Flame, and before you cast a spell, you motherfuckers want to see a fucking dragon? I'll show you one. As I twin spell Dragon's Breath, they have to make It is a dexterity saving throw against my spell save. My spell save, they say. Mm-hmm.
That is a 2 and a 1.
F.
That is a 15 and a 17.
Mm-hmm. What is my spell save?
That is a 10 and a 10.
I don't think my spell save DC went up at all.
That is a nat 20 and a 15.
What a bitch.
Okay, so
They still
4
take
of
half
them,
damage.
Yeah, 4 of them out of 12 make it.
Oh, cool.
So roll your damage, and I'm just gonna double that for both breaths. So if you want to roll your damage for the breaths and double that to count for both, or do you want to roll both breaths?
Double
I'll be-
damage, or I can roll. Because I have 66 to roll.
Ooh.
Because I twin spelled it.
Oh my god.
I want to roll them.
Yay!
Yeah, we're gonna
yeah.
roll them.
Hell yeah!
It's full of dice.
God
love that
damn,
sound.
I'm glad I rolled it. I'm so glad I rolled it. Holy shit. So. I get to
What's
add
the
X.
damage?
Hold on, I get to add extra damage because I'm using Mantle of Flame.
Yeah.
Extra damage.
Does that get doubled too?
Emotional.
No.
Okay, cool. Let's double check.
Well, actually, because you cast the spell twice, technically it would. Because you're casting the spell 2 separate times.
Charisma modifier, so
more
that's an additional 6 damage on top of all this. So That is 37 points of fire damage.
Whoa.
That's the whole damage?
Yes.
Okay, so half of that would be
7?
19.
Yeah,
19.
that number.
19
I'm terrible
damage.
at math.
So all of those kobolds, including the 2 that were there frozen, except for the 4 that saved themselves, you see them get absolutely charred and lit off flame. Some of them falling off, others screaming. There's probably about 7 of them that are screaming bloody murder, running down the stairs, tripping, falling off the edge. You see a half
You're
a
saying-
dozen kobolds aflame falling into the abyss.
Ragnar
Oh,
did scream
shit.
that, by the way. You want to see a fucking dragon? I'll show you one.
The other 4, taking 19 damage, 2 of them drop dead instantly. Another 2 who were hiding behind them, essentially one of them grabs one of the other kobolds and uses them as a shield, which gives him, that's his sprint 20 defense. And he tosses, and this one tosses him to the side. This is the only kobold that isn't black or white. This kobold is red, like Ragnar. He's from the same brood mother.
Ooh.
Traitor.
Wait, Ragnar's red?
Ragnar, what was your color again?
Black and gold.
Yeah.
That's right, that's right. So Ragnar is black and gold, but his brood mother was red, if I remember from lore.
Yeah.
Ragnar is
Okay.
the one that is the oddball and normally
No,
being born
no
the same
kidding.
color. So that
He was
kobold.
the black sheep of the family.
All right. With that, because he watched you just decimate everyone. You know how in Fallout when you shoot somebody and suddenly they level up?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Let's see how that goes.
Oh boy.
Yikes.
Is he a barbarian?
Barbarian.
Yes, actually, I was going to give him. I was just going to make him a barbarian. He
Is his name?
screams.
Can his name please be Davenar?
You know what? I'll let that be. Dave Nar.
Davenar the Barbarian.
Nar, you recognize Dave
Oh
Nar
no, it's Dave.
as he screams, and around him, a fiery cover of black flame lights his body.
Ooh.
And you hear a voice from down in the depths. A deep yet feminine voice. My child. Avenge. Be
Uh-oh.
stronger. And he begins to change. His body begins to contort and stretch and morph. And for a second, the red on his body turns black. His eyes
Ew.
turn black. And you, Seraphina,
I was gonna say, do I recognize what's happening?
you do. It's exactly what happens with your family, your clan. But it's not happening in a temple.
Yo, your family be fucking some kobolds? Is that what I'm hearing?
And in
No.
front of you now stands a dragonborn with a tail.
I'm
A
looking in
black-
horror right now.
A black
This should not be
dragonborn
happening.
with purple veins running across his body.
This should not be happening. This should not be happening.
Goddess. And he takes a deep breath
What is he?
and he uses acidic dragon breath.
Oh, hell nah.
No.
Hell to the nah. To the nah,
So
nah,
Ragnar, how
nah.
does dragon breath work again?
Oh no.
I have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Everybody within a 25 cone area, which is all of you, must
Oh,
make
no.
a dexterity saving throw
Okay.
or suffer acid damage. And if you do succeed it, it's half damage.
Oh boy. Hang on.
Oh, there it is. It's a whole thing on its own.
16.
You know what I just fucking realized?
What?
It's not gonna make a
16.
difference.
Holy
It doesn't
shit.
make. It's not gonna make a difference currently. But I forgot. No, never mind. I don't. That's not what it is. I'd have to
My
use a fucking
rolls
thing for
tonight
that.
have been shit until
You must be a
again,
15. Tell me if you pass or fail. 15.
Oh, I got a 16. I'm good.
Oh, I'm scared
Okay.
to roll. I am squishy as hell. I'm genuinely scared to roll. Oh fuck.
And he runs up on the wall when he does this, so his acid breath goes through the wall. You see it melt the stone.
So wait. Question.
Yes.
Since I passed my roll, I'm gonna be taking half damage, right?
Correct.
How bad is acid? How bad are we talking?
Acid will melt the clothes off you.
Yeah, well, good thing
I
I'm not
got a
wearing
one,
any.
so what does that say?
Good thing I'm not wearing any clothes.
Ragnar sitting there as he sees the breath coming his way. Good thing I'm not wearing any clothes.
Depending,
What?
depending on what,
Purple die, please.
yeah, I was like,
Please.
depending on what
No, I
Ragnar rolls,
dropped
I
it.
might want to help him.
Oh, I dropped it. It's gonna roll bad. Fuck.
Stop jinxing yourself!
So if you help Ragnar, that means you'll fail.
God damn it. Fuck.
What did you get?
A fucking 10. Every time I drop my die, it
Are you
always
going-
rolls
are you
like
going to
shit.
assist- Ragnar.
I am going to assist Ragnar, and I will
Ragnar?
fail my roll to save him.
You are being assisted.
The
And
only
she is
thing,
she is choosing to automatically fail her roll to give you an automatic pass. She's essentially
Question.
handing off her win.
only
Yes.
thing. She has another decision to make because Gragnar's on fire.
That is true.
Yeah. It's only 3 damage, but you know, it is up to you because I am on fire currently.
Well, my thought was I was just going to stand in front of you and essentially shield you.
Okay, I thought you were gonna like fucking grab him or something and pull him
No,
out.
I
of the way.
ain't grabbing you. You on fire.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I
Come
thought
out
I'd
of the
mention
way.
it just in case that's what you were doing.
Wait,
That is-
actually,
For those who fail, that is 20 damage.
I can take that. Actually,
I
Wait,
can't.
Ragnar, you succeeded, you take 10 damage. Anyone who succeeds, you take 10. Anyone who fails takes 20.
Okay.
I have
Oh,
one
Whoa.
health left.
oh,
Thank God.
fuck.
I
You
was
have how
like,
much
okay,
left?
well, I'm dead.
Seraphina, you have what?
I have 1 health left because I got a 1.
Yo,
Oh
fuck.
shit.
Oh, shit.
And he then uses what little of his movement, which he only has about 5 movement left. He breathes through the stone to do this. The stone begins to melt away from his breath as it comes towards you and hits you. Snack, you step in front of Ragnar knowing that he is not capable of taking that. As you get hit, the front of your chest begins to cave. You breathe in and you taste it on your tongue. The acid, the
I was actually more thinking it was my back. Like I
Ah,
turned.
okay.
Yeah. It
so
would be my back.
as it hits your back, you can feel it roll over you, and this burning sensation. And you breathe, and you can feel it in your lungs.
Oh, son of a bitch!
You take a knee, and as Snack, the largest person in your group, takes a knee, you see this new black dragonborn take his hand, press it onto the melting stone as it caves, and he steps over for the. And he lets out a deep roar as his body begins to expand a little bit more. He's getting larger.
Okay.
Is Viera with us like at all, or is she just kind of fuck
Now,
off?
where the fuck is she?
You hear another kobold go, ah! And Vera goes, suck it!
Oh, she's up there. Got it.
And you hear Viera and Gramps are having a completely different fight up top. They're winning. By the way, I've been rolling that, by the way. None of those two haven't rolled under like a 16.
Jesus.
It'd be nice if they were down here.
With the roar and everything, you do see Gramps and Vera lean over the edge, like look down and see what happened, and look over at him and look at y'all. Get up here!
We're working on that.
Is it my turn yet?
Yes, we are back at the top.
Okay. I am going to immediately reach into my side door. Do I see how bad Seraphina looks?
Yeah, Seraphina
literally on the brink of death right now.
Seraphina is like coughing up blood, and her eyes are bloodshot. She looks terrible. Her clothes and her hair seem green.
So
her skin looks paler than normal, and her clothes and her flesh. It's almost as if part of that wind immediately hit her after it hit you.
So
and she's just looking bad.
I get it. So I look at Seraphina, and I use my bonus action to reach into my satchel, and I hand her my last healing potion. And I say, take it, grab Gragnar, and run. We need to get the fuck out now. We cannot handle this right now. We are in a cave. We need to go.
This shouldn't be happening.
It shouldn't, but we can talk about it later. We need to go now. No more discussing it. Go.
He does have a
So-
I cannot get hit by that shit again.
She's gonna, I guess, take the potion and, I don't know, can I use it yet or no?
So the bonus action is to use it. So assume that when it was given to you, you just took it right away because it's a bonus action in this campaign
Okay.
to use a potion.
Okay, is it a normal, what kind of potion is it?
I
I
believe
know
it
it's a
was.
healing.
It's a
but-
normal it's a normal potion of healing, so it's going to be 2d4 plus 2.
Okay. 5. I have 6.
Yay!
That's so much better
Okay.
than what it was.
So, so Snack is gonna stay behind and essentially usher them out first, and then look over at Sam and be like, "Sam, I need you to help them out. Seraphina is not well right now. We gotta get out of here now."
You got it, Snack Cakes.
Oi. And I'm gonna turn around, look at the now Dragonborn, and just throw him 2 birds, and then keep running.
As you throw the 2 birds, despite his black eyes and black body, you see a grin across his face. He can't move, but he gets on all 4s. And you see his bones kind of crunch and change, and he moves to a form that is more like a quadrupedal animal.
Okay, so we're ushering everybody out again.
Yeah.
I am
There-
going to use my action to do what I did last time and try to cave it in again to slow him down this time.
Okay, so go ahead, roll. There are pillars, like I said. I'm assuming you guys are going through the hole that the bullets came because there's still
that one makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's still those guys in front. So you guys essentially book it into the hole that they came out. And they're like,
Wait a
wait,
second.
hold up.
Wouldn't they get hit by the poison or the acid too?
You are right.
Kill them, kill them.
One succeeds, one does not. And as for the bullet, that is a 1. The bullet proceeds to... And you see it coughing up blood again. And this time, this kind of like erosion happens to its armor as it falls sideways and drops on the stairs. It doesn't fall off the edge. The other cobalt that failed was the rider. He starts coughing up blood, and he coughs as he tries to make a dex save not to fall. Got a 6, he's not good. He falls off the edge, coughing up blood, and you hear him whisper, "Ew," as he falls into
What
the
did you say? You
abyss.
broke up for a second.
Wait,
Yeah, you-
before
My
you
queen.
fell, did he let go of my leg?
That's the other one standing there. That one
Yeah.
succeeded. It's holding the harpoon. It succeeded. It's still looking fucked though. Like it took 10 damage and it's looking really fucked, but still holding the harpoon, wanting
okay.
to attack.
I've got
Close
an
enough to like snatch it.
Well, hang on.
Can
I
I
got an
use it?
idea for that.
Okay.
that. So let me do the pillar first.
Okay,
Okay.
so you throw it.
That's a strength check, right?
Yep, to throw it.
So that's gonna be 16, 17, 18, 19.
That hits. You hit the pillar again, and again that like 10-foot space begins to collapse. That would be a dex save for him not to be crushed.
And I call back my hammer.
And you call
And
it
then-
back.
And then I'm
Wow.
gonna throw the second hammer. It's an axe. I'm sorry. I've been saying hammer, but they're axes.
That collapses on top of him. that 10-foot area, he got a 8 to try to get out of the way. So he collapses on top of him as he begins to jump out of the way. So his body is pinned, can't move, but he is gnarling and screaming and growling at you.
Okay. And then with the second one, I'm gonna kind of throw. Is there enough space for me to throw my hammer or my axe in a was it in like a crescent shape?
Technically, yes, but it would fly forward and then towards the edge. So like it would essentially go off the edge area, so it's off the steps, and then you would have to call it back to keep it from falling.
I mean, that's fine. Because what I want to do is I want to try to catch the guy off guard. So I'm gonna throw it while he's distracted by the acid in his fucking face, and I'm gonna try to hit him in the back of the head while I'm calling it back.
Okay, so you feint throw it. He dodges. He's looking at you. He's still stumbling. Go ahead and try to hit him by rolling the hit by pulling it back.
Okay. That is a 16.
That hits. He's seen you do this before, but he kind of coughs. He closes his eyes, and as he turns around to try to keep track of the hammer, it comes and nails him right in the head. The axe, hitting him. Roll your damage.
Damages.
That is nice. 8, 9, 10, 11. 11.
That is more than enough. You watch the axe land into his head as he falls backwards with the harpoon in his hand, landing dead. The harpoon across his chest, the axe in his head. You guys have officially ended combat as you now proceed to get the fuck out of there. And I assume
I got one more thing I want. I got one more thing I want to do.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the big thing?
He's pinned, but I got one more thing I want to do.
I am
I'll tap
helping
my leg and
Sam.
be like, I will be taking that.
Yeah. You're like hobbling over.
Yeah, homie who was over there pinned under the stone. Gragnar's still walking away, but as he's walking away, he pulls out his crossbow and one of those advanced fester shots.
Oh,
I am chosen of the Red Dragon, and I'm not about to have some fucking bitch of a champion stand in my fucking way, and I take my shot.
advantage because he's prone and pinned.
Woo!
This is Gragnar's villain art. Let's go.
I am here for it.
Wow.
Come
It's an
on.
advantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I rolled a 4 and a 7.
No! Wait.
That was a total of 11, but it's a light crossbow, so I can make another attack.
Hey!
The first one's an 11 with advantage. Damn, I wanted to hit him with both of them. Okay, that's much better. Pseudo 20.
So the first one you fire, and it stops acting like a wild animal just long enough to move its head out of the way, and it hits the wall, and it kind of laughs as then you hit it straight in the neck.
Ooh.
An advanced fester shot.
And it screams as you can hear the tear of its throat. It screams, which turns into a gargled noise as it claws at the fester shot and ripping it out, but its throat is completely torn open, and it begins to gargle as it kind of goes into shock.
Ah!
Bitch.
You all begin to run through that tunnel, piercing up into essentially where that first where you were first up top, and you see Vera and Gramnar essentially like tossing kobolds off the edge unconscious.
Damn.
And they see you and they immediately book it towards you. At the same time, Sneak reveals himself. Follow me, follow me.
We do.
And you all begin to run. You've essentially walked probably about 100 feet between running and everything. You've walked halfway, about I'd say a quarter way around the circle. Sneaknar is leading you completely away from where you first came in and is taking you into a dark tunnel that you've not been in before. We are going to end the session there. but congratulations, guys.
Hey,
I was genuinely worried for a second.
question. I have a question for the DM.
Yes.
We are now surface, right?
You are getting ready to be surface. This is essentially you guys heading to the surface now, and on top of Greg.
Is there a tiny chance that I will be reunited with my donkey?
There's always hope.
A donkey?
I have a donkey.
Who, by the way, rolled a nat 20 to not take any damage from a building exploding.
She looked so badass.
She walked out like, and then the villain at the moment walked out, looked at the donkey confused, and looked at you and was like, "I'm coming for you." And you hear,
So, do we get to level up from all that emotional damage of them?
You don't get to level up yet. You just leveled up, like.
No, we didn't.
Last session.
That was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. And you came in fully leveled. I don't want to hear that from you, Rose. Steel Toed Sam. Over here crit shotting two fucking giant ass animals.
That was dope. Then we have the fucking twin spell dragon breath that I thought was gonna be horrible.
Nah, that was fucking dope. Twin spell, save twin spell for dragon breath. Save that.
That was your peak for the night.
It really was.
Yeah, so there you guys go. So you've got more lore, you got more what the fuck. Seraphina, hope you enjoyed that.
Ragnar slowly leading into his fucking what he's been told he has to do.
Welcome, Sam. Welcome.
Welcome to
hello.
the party.
Thank you.
Ragnar started his
Congratulations on learning the first lesson of Aaron's campaign. Running away is not always a bad thing.
Yep, and we said fuck that and killed that bitch ass champion.
So here's the thing. So Sam, when I made this game, I was like, hey, so how do y'all want the difficulty? And Demon's first words, I want to know I can die. And then Beck goes, yeah, that seems fine.
Yep.
And the only one who thought about it was Seraphina, was Lustria, who was like, you know what, that sounds fun. I haven't been in a campaign where, like, I could die. And I'm just like, are you sure about that?
And everyone simultaneously agreed
Yep. That we
just want to die.
We want hard campaign, and he's gonna give us stuff that we should run away from that we never run away from.
I mean, to be fair, you collapsed on him and then proceed to leave. You did not guarantee he died. You were like, you know what, this should do it though,
yeah,
but I'm not going to stick around to find out.
Literally, it's an advanced faster shot. They said these things are fucking nasty. I said, fuck it.